Hi guys, it's Jana, one of the buyers with Decor Steals, and today I'm going to show you how to create a live plant arrangement in one of our newest products that are selling today. So these are super cool. First of all, let me show you the product. This is a nice heavy metal stand, but I'm going to flip it over just to show you about this product and what it used to be, because this is a found vintage or antique. It's really both vintage and antique because they're still in use today as the actual item in India, but they've been used for centuries. So they're hand carved wooden bells that would have gone on farm animal, like cow or ox, and so they would be around the animal's neck, and they usually would have a little wooden ring in here so that you could hear the cows as they're coming. Hear that little sound there. But what we have done is taken them, flipped them upside down, and created these really neat display items. They're great just how they are, but they're also great to plant in. You can use some artificial succulents or artificial plants and not have to worry about it, but I'm going for the real deal. And I'm going to show you the best way that I think you should plant in these bells. They do have holes in them, and so you want to try to fill that up. I'm going to use a natural material. This is a Spanish moss. It's just as well to choose something like a coconut liner. I just don't have that right now, but it might, it's your preference. If you do use a coconut liner, I would cut that coconut liner up so that you could layer it into the cowbell. So what I'm gonna do right now is fill the bottom of this cowbell with some moss. And like I was saying, this is Spanish moss. So it does have absorbent qualities, which is great for having that at the bottom of your bell. And you can also fill it as much as you want to create to fill up some of that void, because you do have a lot of space, especially in this taller bell. So I'm gonna pack in some of this moss. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is add a layer of dirt. Something I didn't tell you is that I did already select some plants that I liked, some different succulents, and I went ahead and got them mostly cleared off so that I could work with just the plant itself for the video. So the dirt that I like to use when I'm planting succulents is this Miracle-Gro cactus, palm, and citrus potting mix. It's already got really great drainage properties, and it also has some food for the plant, so it's something you can use and just leave it there to feed your plant, but also give that proper drainage. So I'm gonna get some of this dirt in these little cup and sprinkle that in. And I'm gonna pack it down a little bit, just so it doesn't settle later and then I didn't put enough dirt. So I want to make sure, because this is very airy dirt, there's a lot of air in it. I'm also going to go ahead and put in some of these rocks. These are decorative, but you can use pea gravel or whatever you want to use, but I like to have some rocks mixed in with my dirt just because of needing that well-drained dirt for the succulents. So I'm just kind of massaging those guys in there. Probably was a cleaner, easier way to do it, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put that in. I need a little bit more dirt here. And this is trial and error, guys. I don't know exactly how much dirt to tell you to put, right? So it depends on the size of your cowbell and what you're trying to achieve. But now for the plants, what I like is to have a little bit of height. So I have this aloe, which aloe is a very hardy plant. It's gonna do well with, not having to water it so much because, you're putting it in this cowbell, and so watering it is gonna be half the battle. So I got some home tools, not garden tools. Got a spoon, because I'm trying to fit into this little space to dig my hole. And then I got this chopstick is gonna help me really drive this plant in. This aloe has kind of big roots, so I'm gonna just shove those guys in there all the while. I'm gonna use this chopstick. I'm gonna try to tilt this so you guys can see. Sorry, I don't have a professional crew here to help me film this, but I'm gonna dig this down as deep as I can because you see I have a lot of stem on this aloe. So I'm digging into this dirt and pushing this guy down. I'm gonna try to use my spoon a little now. There we go. Oh, look at this mess. I love it. All right. Get some of this mess and put it back in. It's fun to dig in the dirt. So now you got a little bit of height over here on this side. And put some of that dirt back in. And then I got some of these cool tubular guys. And they have like little, their leaves curled to make kind of like little tubes. And they're pretty hardy too. All these succulents are just super easy to deal with. They last a long time. This is a nice little bouquet that's gonna stay pretty on your table. I get some good light in my dining room, so that's really nice. If you don't get good light, you might have to move it outside on occasion just to give it a little drink of light. But that's the nice thing about succulents is that they're really easy to have as indoor plants. I've got a little hole over here. So this is gonna be tricky because I gotta get all these little roots into this hole. So I'm gonna just use my chopstick to help me push it in. Gotta be careful so I don't break my succulent. But I'm just pushing with this chopstick, and it's just digging a little hole so I can just fit that guy right in there. Fit that guy in there a little bit better. And I'm making a nice little arrangement here. I got these, are super cool. I already forgot what they're called, but they are from Africa and they're a type of succulent, and they are gonna have like little flowers on them, but they also have these great hanging properties. So I'm gonna take these guys, I think I wanna put some hanging feature over here. See if I can squeeze them in.